Alright guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy II, our journey, our another synonym for journey into the world that we're in. So when we left off, we met a mysterious person and they were like, hey, get on my ship. And that's what we're doing. So let's see where this goes. There's no way this can go wrong, to go on a mysterious ship with a stranger. There's definitely some serious stranger danger. Oh, they're pirates? Who would have thought? Alright, give up all your belongings. Be lucky I'm sparing your lives. What? You want to fight against all of us? Bloody fools. Man, who would have thought that the person offering us a free ride was going to attack us in the middle of the ocean? Alright, we've got 8 pirates. 8 pirates to deal with. I like these pirates better than the Final Fantasy I pirates. It's a different model. So we're just gonna out magic them here because there's so many of them. I'm thinking I might be able to wipe them out all in one go. My theory for that is Final Fantasy I had really weak pirates, so hopefully this one does too. Fingers crossed. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done this. We'll find out. We'll find out, right? Alright. See, now I'm like in this weird scenario where I've decided to go down this path and I can't stop because this is the path I chose. At least when we win, we kill them all. They might have maybe like 50 to 100 HP apiece, you would think, right? I feel like they don't generally... Oh yeah, that guy. Okay, that's it. I was gonna say, they don't generally make like super hard fights on the water like this, as far as I remember. Like and really I'm just basing this off Final Fantasy 1 in all honesty. But yeah, we were able to knock out the pirates. Let's see what they have to say about that. Alright, you got us now. Do whatever you want. Well, what are you waiting for? Don't you want to kill us for what we did? What? You want us to join you to fight against the Empire? With rogues like us? Alright, fellas, to your posts. Buddy will go anywhere in this world with you. I do like that there's 8 pirates on the map right now, and I fought 8 pirates. That is nice. Leela joined the party. Layla? Leela? I don't know. Isla? Okay, so let's see what's going on. So, we need to get to Diced. Where is Diced? Let's go south. Oh gosh, this is terrible actually. You know how this game just throws us into like terrible fights? When we're going places because like we're underleveled. I'm worried that we might be underleveled if we go all the way south. We'll find out. So I'm gonna save first, and if I go south and I have to face like Davy Jones, then I'll know I'm dead. Buccaneer. Leela's got no HP. Why is it that every single party member I get is like completely underleveled? I don't know if it's too terrible, just because it seems like they level up over time, but it's kind of like just weird, you know? It's not what I expect, I should say. But yeah, we're gonna head south to that little yellow dot. I'm trying to think if they said where Diced was. I'm sure they did, and I completely forgot. But we'll find out. But yeah, this water, fighting on the water is definitely a really good opportunity to level up our magic. Just because I feel like these fights are a little bit easier, and we're able to do quite a bit of spells before we run out of MP. Or quite a bit of spells before they run out of HP, I should say. I will have to check though if cottages work on the water, because that'll be a big part of this. Like, we want to be able to recover our MP if we need to. Okay, these guys are tough. And Leela is running out of HP. Okay, so if I killed one of them, then they should be, most if not all of them should be close behind. Oops. I didn't mean to. There it is. And that should be it. I can't imagine they'll recover from that. Oh wow, one's still up, dude. He's like such a he's a tough one. And now he's dead. That's good. So hopefully we've got a little bit of HP up. Well, yeah, Furion's HP, Leela, that's the one, the big one. MP, Endurance. Like, look at all that. That's all really, really good stats to get up. Like, absolutely. Potentially, we should have increased the amount of items we have before we did this journey, but we'll see if we die, right? Sea Serpent. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Am I not supposed to be here? See, this is what I don't like understand. Okay, I'm gonna have to physically attack because they mean business. Okay, that's good, that's good. Maybe they're just like really tough like damage dealers and then really weak HP. I don't know. But they did like 100 damage and now they're doing 12, so it's hard to determine how in trouble we are, if that makes sense. Like I'm just kinda trying to figure out how dead we are. And it seems like we're still alive, but you never really know, right? Yeah, we're gonna get more HP, endurance. I mean these will be some tough fights. We'll need to revive Leela and she might just get obliterated over and over. Yeah, we're gonna use an antidote here, and then we're gonna use Furion to resurrect, raise, whatever terminology you want to use. I think that makes sense. That's good enough, right? And Cure's kind of increasing in ability, so that's good to see. Let's see how far off we are. We're very, very far off. So we're gonna head down here. Actually, oh, I see that. I was gonna say, is this like a new area? But it's literally just the snow cavern. Nothing to see there. All right, we overshot a little bit. Tropical Island B1. That isn't where we're supposed to go, right? This almost looks like where the dragons are. Where is Diced? Am I missing something? Where would it be? Be here? So how do I get there? I do kind of like how this map is, like it's how it navigates. I wish I could zoom out a little bit. How do we want to do this? I think we just put ourselves way out of the way, because we might have to Cassian, Choco Forest. Like, what does it look like when we need to get like here or to the other area? Yeah, and Paloom is the marker that's currently active. I think we just have to go back up north. Yeah, let's head out. If we're not supposed to be here, that was actually really nice that we were able to kill those sea serpents. I'm a little bit surprised. Alright, no. Okay, Helldivers we generally fight, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm just gonna hit people physically so I know they die. Once we get into safer waters, I'll be a little bit more comfortable doing any sort of like fancy things. Can I just dock? Oh, I can. That's interesting. Sea serpents. Helldivers. I was gonna say, so if there was sea serpents there, I would almost think it's a triggered encounter. The only real benefit to having like a triggered encounter there is almost like a block where it's like, you must be this tough to get this far. And kind of a way to like discourage people from pushing down south if they're too weak. For all I know though, that island could have been where we're supposed to go. So we'll see. We'll see what the next steps entail. Yeah, I'm looking for diced. So we're here. We need to go west, I believe. Yeah, just continuously west. It is nice that we're able to get so much distance in the water, though, without an encounter. Because if there was just constant encounters, that'd be really annoying. It's not even like I obviously, like, there is a point of battling. There is, like, a reason to do it. But if it's all we do, then it's a little bit cumbersome. Alright, so we're not going here either. And then I'm going to check the last place I can think of, which is here. Well, no, it's not here. Where is it? Here? Here? Here. There it is. Can I get there? I'm trying to think if there's like a break somewhere. How would I navigate to that area? Can I? Do I just have to go like around here, tropical isle, and down? Tropical isle. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out like how I would navigate to that location. Where? Oh gosh. Can I? I feel like this area is the key, but it feels like there's not really a good way to get into this body of water, if that makes sense. And then I keep on rotating over, sorry, specifically this body of water. I'm really not, there's gotta be something I'm missing, right? Is this like an airship area? Wait a second, I'm dumb. It's literally tropical island and then we go right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'm not gonna be dumb anymore. That makes sense to me. I think that might even be the long way, but I don't really know how to get there. But oh, killer fish, sick. All right. And then if that's not the area, we'll go down that tropical cave like I mentioned. Hey, we're on the open sea, so this is exciting. This is like a major milestone. It's like when you get the airship in the game. You know, it's you've progressed. Alright, so like I said, we're going to the tropical isle, and then we are going eastward afterwards. Alright, we're done being cute for a little bit. We're just smacking on the Buccaneers. The thing is, we're entering treacherous territory. So I'm just trying to get these battles done and maintain as many resources as I possibly can. Because we're going to maybe need these resources to heal and revive and all this stuff. It definitely could be important. Leela's knife skill improved. That's exciting. That's good because she's doing like 0 damage. So anything above 0 damage I'll take. Alright, let's go south. Let's I think we just hug, right? We just hug the land. Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna hug the coastline and then go south when we need to. and we should be good. See if we take on any new enemies, any new threats. It's definitely possible. We got killerfish and sea serpents. Not too worried about it. We'll just, smack on them a little bit. You see Leela there doing a little bit more damage, so that's always welcome. And then hopefully we can take out, a few enemies so we don't take as much damage. The big thing is if Maria can take out one individually, and if Furion can take out one individually, because we know Gus is just going to crush them. And we know Leela is going to do nothing right now, so it's figuring out who's doing what, essentially. Then the sea serpent's already weak, so should be one more hit. Or two more, I guess. And that'll be it. Alright, so we are definitely poisoned on two of our party members, so let's get that figured out. So like I said, we're just heading south and we're just figuring out what to do there. If there is anything to do, I guess. I feel like this is the right area though, because I don't think we're going through a dungeon as far as I remember. Oh, I don't remember them mentioning the dungeon. Maybe there is? It's so tough to say. That is always like the curse of playing these games though. When you take a big break from playing it, then you kind of got to figure out like what's going on. Alright, well, we're close. Hopefully it's not encased by mountains. From what I could see, I don't think it is. So you got that little entrance. Alright, cool. So we're here. I really hope we don't face like a super strong enemy. I mean, we could, right? It's possible. Sliver. Have we faced slivers yet? I feel like no, but I don't remember. Oh gosh, they are really strong. Come on, Gus, kill something. Alright, well, darkness definitely helps on one of them. I think we need to take out this mage though, so we'll have everyone attack that. Leela getting really low on HP, but I think we'll survive this fight. Like, that won't be an issue. But we'll have to heal up afterwards, most likely. And because we're close to a potential town, I think we'll be good. Because we'll just use the inn, heal up, and happy fun times, essentially. Yeah, these slivers they're really tough. But it's so weird because what it seems like is the enemies are doing a bunch of damage, then almost no damage. And maybe it's like the darkness I'm inflicting, but it seems weird. The Maria is magic endurance, magic defense, endurance, HP, endurance, all that stuff. A bunch of stuff increased. But yeah, let's heal. I guess we should probably use Gus's a little bit more. I don't know, he's kind of always left behind. Castle Dice. Here it is. Child, go back. Don't come near. Well, why not? What if I want to come near? What if I do? Get out of my way. I'm gonna tell mommy? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna rob these people. That's right, this cottage is mine now. Can't do anything about it. I don't think I'll get into random encounters here. This doesn't seem like the kind of place. Not if there's kids. Phoenix Down. Dude, these are some really, really expensive items. Cottages, Phoenix Downs. That's actually kind of wild. This is ominous. So here's the thing. It's got these trap rooms, right? Like these trap little like storage rooms or whatever. I feel like there's going to be something that happens that makes this a dangerous zone. Or maybe they just put them there because they want to convince us that all castles have it and they're not just doing it to screw us over. Sage's Wisdom, Gold Needle. Maybe I'm not supposed to open these chests. Saint's Spirit, Wing Blade, Mallet, Cross, Antidote, Eye Drops. I feel like these might be randomized openings. Like, if I had opened them in a different way, then maybe I would have gotten better ones. Knife that boosts evasion. Okay, this is good stuff. We're getting new items. We're gonna actually give Leela a better item because that's significantly, that's a good time. Longsword. What about Ancient Sword? Yeah, I'm just gonna make her a heavy damage dealer, I think. Mostly a secondary Gus. I feel like she's not permanent. I feel like every single fourth party member is definitely not permanent. But you know, it pays to increase people's stats as we use them. Sorry, rudely interrupted by a phone call. Alright, and then I think we've sufficiently robbed them. I don't know if there's anything else. Let's double check. Just to make sure we've really taken all their belongings. It would be kind of cool if, like, your dialogue and circumstances change if you, like, steal from them versus not. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Let's talk to these kids. Oh, I thought you were the stupid Imperial soldiers. I'm glad you aren't. The Windrake is inside this room, but Mommy says it's dying. Tell me it's not. When I get older, I'm gonna become a Dragoon like Daddy. Alright, what else do you know, kid? Anything? What about the Dreadnought? You heard about that? What about Wild Rose? No? At this point, I feel like there's not a reason to not just ask them everything. It seems my son is being a nuisance. Please pardon him. My husband was a Dragoon, but he was killed by the Imperials. Only my son and I survived. In the room behind us is the last Windrake. It has been trying to speak to us, but I cannot understand it. Every Dragoon carries a special pendant. I've heard one was lost in the cavern north of here, only a couple of levels down. With that pendant, we could speak with the Windrake. Would you mind looking for it? I want to memorize pendant. The Dragoons fought gallantly, but the battle turned against them when the Emperor poisoned the Windrake's drinking water. Dude, what a jerk. All the drakes died one by one, and the Dragoons without their drakes lost their edge in battle. Oh, it's just the same answer? What about Sunfire? What do you know about? I feel like they probably don't know anything about this, but I feel like Wild Rose might trigger something. I assume it's just gonna make noises. Oh, look at him! Windrake. Gurgurg. Gurgurg. Ah, that makes more sense. Gurgurg. Okay. Alright, so next step is we need to go to the cavern north of here. Now that we've sufficiently robbed them, we have to help them. It's only fair. I am a little bit disappointed that there isn't like a town here. It wouldn't really make sense, but it's just really useful for the shops. It's one of those things where I'm like, I understand there wouldn't be a lot of logic to it, but I really would like to rest at an inn. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Time to travel north. Alright, so we got slivers. They're coming after us. It's a good time. Oh, he's dead. We just got a new sword for Furion. New weapons for pretty much everyone, I think, recently. I think the last few videos, didn't we get a new weapon for Maria as well? I think Gus is the only one who... No, he got a new weapon on the Dreadnought, so he also is... Dude, everyone's getting more strong. Yeah, Leela's sword skill improved. So this is actually how I like it. I feel like it's really easy to point out things you don't like, but pointing out something I do like, I do really, really like how this game gives you weapons. They're in dungeons, you search for them, you kind of explore a little bit. Like, it's rewarding exploration, as opposed to me just going to the nearest shop and buying up everything. Like, it makes so much sense, and it's so nice. So I'm definitely a huge fan of this kind of a format, I should say. Oh, we got a Hill Gigas. Okay, Lee was almost dead. So we're gonna kind of approach this dungeon like we do most of them. So we're gonna be exploring a little bit, and what we're mostly gonna be doing is we're gonna be kind of mapping out the floors and figuring out like where all the treasure is, and then leaving, and then, you know, going back and forth, and basically kind of like a rinse and repeat method. It looks like Maria's strength increased, intelligence increased. It's good to see. So first things first, we need to heal, because that was a lot of damage. And I'm being really aggressive with my MP usage, because I will be leaving and using a cottage. So it doesn't really matter if I use it, you know? Ooh. That's weird. We face like a Hill Gigas, which is really strong, and then we face, you know, the treacherous enemies of 2 dungeons ago. Like, I don't understand. Sure, I'll take it. You know, I'd say, okay, it's not a big deal. We probably should have, like, increased or given Leela some sort of magic spells, but we haven't hit a shop yet. It might be worth going back and giving her those spells, like Life and Cure and stuff. I know she's most likely a temporary member of this party, but it's always good to kind of up those things. Oops. I'm hoping this works well. I'm trying to remember how much HP they all have, because it feels like we're not doing too much. Okay, so one is dead. The thing is, they're all different enemy types, so there's no guarantee we kill them all. Like, we might kill one more shadow, but we're not necessarily killing everything. Yeah, we'll know once we really finish him off. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I don't want to target one individually. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Just kind of the area effect. I mean, I know it does very little damage, but it spreads it out fairly evenly, and we take out, you know, 2 at a time. It probably would conserve our resources a little bit better if we target individually, because we would take less damage. We would be removing the damage dealer from the equation, but I'm not too worried about the damage we take, because like I said, we're going to be healing up soon anyways. And we have gas left, when they should be dealt a little bit more damage, because it's not spread out so much with who we're casting it on. At least I think they should be getting dealt more damage. I thought it was like divided amongst the amount of enemies you have. Maybe not. That actually might change the value of magic then. Like, if I was to just target one individually and then the other one individually, I could be doing more damage overall. That is interesting. Okay, now there's one dude left. Now he's in trouble. See, yeah, we were doing like 5 damage to each, and then 26 if we target individually. That is interesting. But yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more magic defense, a little bit more magic, MP increase, intelligence. We're just mostly farming our stats, because we haven't been focusing on magic very much. So it's good to kind of refocus and think like, hey, all right, we need to do magic increases and stuff. So it's good to have in our mind. But yeah, we've definitely used a lot of our MP here, so we're just gonna try to punch him down. Alright, so that ogre is dead. Gus just does so much damage, it's insane. And then Furion's now doing like 500 occasionally, it's crazy. I think we're definitely a little bit over leveled for this. But I think it's, like I said before, I think it's just the way we explore. We explore so thoroughly. We're just getting into a ton of fights as we do it. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one because it splits off three different paths. We're going to have to explore each one. So definitely going to be a little bit of a search. And I guess the question is this a big dungeon? Like, is this one of those things where like we're gonna go down a level, and then we're gonna find the pendant, then we're gonna leave, and then we're gonna go to a big dungeon? Because that's also a possibility. Sometimes it's tough to determine how these things kind of shake out. It's almost like when we saw Bahamut in the first game. Like, it seemed like it was going to be a big dungeon, and then it really wasn't. Like, it was just going down a bunch of different pathways until we found the right area. So, not a big deal at all. Not really a huge thing. All right. Well, we are out of here. So I'm going to heal up a little bit and end the video here. When we come back, we're going to kind of finish out mapping, what is this place even called? Diced Cavern. That makes sense. Yeah, we're going to finish out mapping Diced Cavern when I come back and go from there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.